This bill proposes the creation of a Queensland Crocodile Authority which will take a more active approach to controlling crocodile populations across northern Australia. Now, this was introduced by Queensland Katter MP Shane Newth, who says he's received a raft of complaints about a boom in crocodile sightings in really heavily populated areas and in parts of the country that they've never been seen before. In particular, he says he's been approached by a number of constituents who are now finding them in popular waterways, on beaches that are popular with tourists, some in their drains, in their residential backyards, and even on roads following some flood events that we've had up in Northern Queensland in recent weeks. Now, he says the Crocodile Authority would take a more active approach to keeping those crocodiles out of those kinds of areas where they pose a risk to human health. So currently, crocodiles are protected under both Queensland law and federal law because they're listed as a vulnerable species, which means that landholders can't control the population themselves and governments are obliged to protect them as best they can. But Mr Newth says this has led to an imbalance and now we've got an explosion in the population. We're even seeing crocodiles as far south as 1770, which we've never seen before, and really that needs to be controlled before it leads to an increase in attacks. Now, he quotes that there have been as many as 4 fatal attacks across northern Australia in just the past 12 months. So as I mentioned, this bill is open to a public hearing today in Cairns, which begins around 9:30. Now, they've had about 170 submissions already, some of which come from tourist owners, business owners I should say, who are concerned that an increase in crocodiles will mean a decrease in business, but also a lot of people who are concerned that if we introduce something like this, we will be decimating a population which is listed as vulnerable for a reason, James.